So after all that, I have some good news. My Rolex Explorer II has been returned to me, and a lot quicker than I was expecting actually. So in this video, I'm going to talk about my experience with the Rolex service and just my overall thoughts. Hello and welcome back to my Laguna Beach art studio. My name is Shane Walls, and on this video, I'm going to talk about my recent experience with getting my Rolex watch serviced through Rolex. For more of the backstory and why a newer Rolex needed to be serviced, check out my older videos. I'll explain more, and this video will make a little bit more sense. Oh yeah, I'm extremely excited to have this watch back. It's pretty much my only watch, and as you can see here, as soon as I got the call to go pick it up, went and picked it up, put on my more hiking comfortable strap, and was right off to Yosemite to put this watch back to work. And as you can see here, I got some amazing images. Beautiful time to be there. The waterfalls are just epic right now, and the dogwoods are in bloom. So beautiful time to be in Yosemite. So back to the watch. What was my overall impression? Was it a good experience with the Rolex service? It's a yes and no. Yes, I got it back a lot earlier than I thought I would. If you saw my earlier videos, I got emails saying it could be 3 to 4 months before I get this watch back. But that kind of is the one big downside to the Rolex service, which I had, is the lack of communication. I know Rolex has never really been that company that, lets you know everything. But when I dropped this watch off to be serviced, they told me, a month and a half, 2 months. So I thought, great, that's not bad at all. It wasn't until 3 weeks later, I got an email from Rolex saying, oh, we're short parts, yada yada. You probably won't see your watch for another 3 to 4 months. But I make my living as a fine art photographer, and I time my exposures with my watch. So this is an intricate tool for me. So I was a little upset. Upset's too strong a word. I was a little bummed out about that because I thought, okay, got to go get another watch so I can keep doing my business, or keep doing the business how I'm doing it now. So anyway, time goes by. It's 3 weeks since I got that, dropped it off, 3 weeks, got that email thinking, okay, 3-4 months now before I get my watch back. Amazingly enough, 3 weeks later, out of the blue, I just get a call saying, hey, your Rolex is ready. You can come pick it up at any time. No emails, no forewarning. It came all the way back it got serviced in the Rolex Repair Center, whatever it's called, in New York. So I was able and went in, got it, picked it up, got back on the road with it. But that's where I got a little annoyed. Great to have it back early, but I wish I would have had a little bit more of a heads up, a little bit more communication between me and Rolex. Rolex is a huge company, I know, but other huge companies seem to be able to communicate with their customers a little bit more. I just got the word from the watchmaker at Rolex, which turns out he was right. It was going to be a month and a half, 2 months. But then just one email from Rolex themselves, and then a call from my Rolex AD just to come pick it up. That's all the communication I had, and one contradicted the other and then contradicted itself, giving it back to what he originally said. So given the Rolex watchmaker at my AD was right, I should have just believed him, but the email said 3 to 4 months. I really wish Rolex could have been a little bit more on it. There's a little barcode or something they could have scanned just to give me a little bit more updates, because it came out of the blue. And I was actually so close just to buying another watch. I would have been a little annoyed if I spent thousands of dollars on a new watch and then 2 days later I get a call saying, your watch is ready. Anyway, that's my one gripe. Well, one other smaller gripe. Like I talked about earlier in the video, Rolex always keeps their cards to their chest. I was never really told what was wrong with this watch. Going in, the watchmaker, the AD at the AD told me what he thinks, but don't know. And then I get a receipt from Rolex when I picked up this watch recently, and it didn't say what was wrong with it. And I asked the person at the AD, well, what was wrong with it? What did they fix? And she just said, oh no, they fixed it. It's all good. And true enough, that is true. It's back to a 1/4 second fast a day. So it's pretty much day accurate. Can't ask for much more than that. But the receipt was just 2 sentences saying, we received your watch, we repaired it, here you go. There's no, oh, this was broken, we repaired this, oh, we added this, that, or the other. So I can't complain too much because the watch is working great, but I really kind of wish I would have known what exactly was wrong with it and what they repaired. But according to the person at the AD, they don't release that information when it's under warranty. And this watch I've had just over a year, so it was obviously under warranty. I didn't pay a dime for this. Everything was fixed, but they didn't tell me. So that's kind of interesting, but that seems to be Rolex's MO. So those were kind of the negatives. The good thing, it did only take just about 2 months to get this fully fixed and repaired. They didn't polish it, which I was a little nervous about. I told them not to polish it, not to do anything, don't change, anything on it. I just want it fixed. And I've heard horror stories online where Rolex polishes watches, changes out the crystal, does all that, but no, I have no issue. This has all my favorite scratches, all my memory scratches on this watch, so they didn't clean that up. Came back clean. It was nice to pick it up. The time was set, the date was set. It was just, all I did was change the strap again to my more comfortable hiking strap. And that is pretty much the end of this journey with my Rolex service experience. All in all, it was a good experience for me. Out of 10, I'd probably score it a 7 or an 8. Because it was what they said at the beginning. Just that email in the middle, not to harp on the negative, but YouTube loves when I harp on the negative. Just the communication. It was all thrown out of whack by this one email 3 weeks after I dropped off the watch. I didn't know what was going on, and the AD didn't know what was going on with my watch. It was just this blank email, well, not blank email, but just kind of thoughtless email. Your watch is received, we diagnosed it, you might get it back, in 3 to 4 months. That's all it was. So other than that, I guess I can't ask too much more, but maybe I should ask a little bit. For a $10,000 watch, maybe, customer service, maybe can clean it up a little bit. Again, other companies have. But other than that, watch works great now. We're going to hit the road with it again. I can get back to it. Back on the road. We'll have some more videos coming out. And thank you again to everyone who suggested other watches to use while this one was being serviced. I'm on the fence. I still now doing all the research from what you guys have sent me. I found some other watches I was trying to get out of the collecting world. I wanted to be a one watch person, but there's some cool stuff out there. So I think I'm still going to go ahead, even though I have this back, I think I'm going to go ahead and get another watch. I'm still not sure what. It could be a Rolex Submariner. It could be the Glasuto. It could be the Tudor, Black Bay. There's some options out there because there's some cool stuff out there. So I'll keep you posted on that. Keep bringing in some more if you have some ideas what a good watch would be. Tough, but elegant enough to be able to wear to a high-end event. Let me know because I had a blast, researching all this kind of stuff. And yeah, very interesting. So thank you again so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. Give us a like, follow us, subscribe, because we're going to do a lot more fun videos. I'm going to take this watch up. I think we're going up to the Eastern Sierras pretty soon. Catch us, because with all the snowfall here in California this year, the waterfalls are just massive. They're epic right now. So we're going to probably head up to the Eastern Sierras, maybe back to Yosemite, some other places, take advantage, photograph. This beautiful, beautiful moment in time. Thanks again for watching. Cheers.